hello. Alright, so this can go back here. And I think my audio is doing alright. Hello and welcome. It's Friday. Unless it's not Friday for you, because the world is round and time zones exist. I was hoping to do a design stream today, but then I realized that I did not have the brain. I haven't really reviewed the stuff that I was doing, and it's been about a month. And so, because I need to be able to go to an event tonight, because a writer I know is coming into town for a reading, and this reading series only happens once a quarter, and I've missed the last couple. I wanted to make sure to leave myself the energy to be able to go to that event. So I'm gonna take it easier, and we'll just play some Darkest Dungeon, probably for more like 1 to 2 hours than 2 to 3 hours, because I also need to take the dog out probably at some point and do whatever it is for dinner before I go to this reading at 6. If you are in the Baltimore, DC, Pennsylvania area, the thing I'm going to is Charm City Spec, which is going to be at the Ivy Bookshop at the very north of Baltimore. And it should be a very fun time. So if you like discovering new science fiction fantasy writers, I would encourage you to attend. And if you can't attend because you are somewhere else or already have plans, look up the people that are reading and check out their work. Maybe get some samples or look at some of their short fiction and things like that. So that is going to be okay for preamble. And I don't remember where we are on this. Did I just start a run? Because I think I played a little bit offline since the last time we did a Darkest Dungeon stream. Survey says, okay, I think 1 or 2 biomes in. I did unlock more stagecoach items. And let's see, we have 2 things, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have 7 mastery points, which means we're pretty far along in a run. I've got Barristan as a Vanguard, which is big tanking skills. He has less damage over time resistance, but extra health and some good damage. Let's see, other people have trinkets, right? I've not doing a lot for trinkets. Not been successful in getting a number of them. Combat items. Let's do some of that. And maybe some of that. We have 62. We're going to the Sluice. No, we can go to here. I do want to repair both of those. We don't have anything else for the stagecoach right now. Nope, not ending. If we're going to the Sluice, we want some plague protection, I believe. How is our stress? Barristan has some stress. So let's get some more laudanum. And that's 6. I will get one of those.
The rigors of the road.
So let's see who has the lowest disease resist. 30, 30, 65 for you, and 50. So we have stun resist. Okay. So we're going to give you stun resist. And we're going to give you speed. And we're going to give you the disease resist. And then we're going to go in here. And you're going to get... Actually, I should give this to somebody who's not you because you already have a blight resist thing. So let's do that. And we have food, which I'm going to give to her to make her a little bit tankier. And then who has the laudanum? Can you hold more than that? You can hold all 4 of those. Excellent. Do these stack? No, they stack at 2. Okay. So that is that. Now we're going to rest and go to the Sluice. So the Sluice is a bonus area. It only shows up in kind of scenarios 2 and beyond, and you don't get to know what's coming.
This is swine country.
It's mostly like mutant pig people type creatures. It's very gross, and it's mostly fights. But because it's an extra area, you can get more stuff, you can get items, you can get mastery, I think. So far, you can get people angry at each other. So the Warren, this is the fight area. So we have these gross people. So we could run, but we're not going to run. Relationship with Sarmenti not looking so great right now. So we've got this big jerk who does a bunch of damage. These jerks can become stealthy and attack pretty steadily for not huge damage, but they're very sneaky and annoying. And then the Carrion Eater can eat a corpse and become stronger. So I would like them to not actually, let's march you up so that you're within range of stuff. And then I would love to debuff you. Actually, let's go ahead and do that and give you bleed, and that should lock you into place. And then you have more blight resist. Lots of blight resist for all of these jerks. So, but if I land this on you, you'll have 2 statuses on you. Okay. Let us do some tanking. And she's using the stealth build, which I'm trying out. So, and you're stunned even though you had plus 40% stun resist. Yeah, a lot of enemies in this area do stun. This one does stun, and then there's like another enemy type that's not here that does stun. Alright, that's going to take care of you, I think. Now we can harvest both of these jerks. Now you've got 5 bleed. Alright, so self is stealthed, but they are also stealthed. So I guess that means I'm going to use laudanum on him, and I'm going to use my lunge on that guy. Oh, 29 damage! Amazing! Hell yeah. Understandable for a move that takes basically 2 moves to do, because you have to move back and then do it. And you are also stealth, so we're just going to heal his bleed so he doesn't take a bunch more health. You're the only one left. I guess theoretically the corpses are targets, which is very silly. Okay. Good hit. I'm so used to his crush attack not doing much damage because of the other like archetypes that I use for him, but in this one it's actually quite strong. Minus health but plus speed. This is not a very high health group, right? Barristan is my only higher health person. Audrey has what she has because she got food for a plus 20%. And that's 2 wheels down, which is not great, but I don't get to know what's coming. So, kind of shrug and hope. So we can leave, but it'll be stressful and lose flame. We can fight, or we can leave and lose some money. What do we have? We have 48. Did we already get... mastery? Where would I know if we have mastery points to spend? Alright, we can leave. So our mentees' relationships with everybody are going to pot, I must say. And that was our last wheel.
Coach limping. Be prudent.
I mean, I don't... How can I be prudent when I don't know what's coming? So we can get trinkets and food. Trinkets and food. Well, it's basically the same thing. Sluice Scrounger. That's pretty good. That is also good. Nice. Our stress situation is looking okay.
The swine proliferate unseen and unchecked.
And this is a road battle. This is one of the other enemies that can stun. Alright, so you have to die first. But I can bait out that dodge from... I guess you had started with 2. Let's do that. Getting rid of all these dodges. And you're gonna taunt to protect the others. And your blunt resist is 40. Alright, we're gonna do the fade. And then hopefully just absolutely rock somebody the next time she gets to attack. Good counter. Counter for 11. Okay, and that knocks you all the way back. Wow. I don't know that I have any of his advancing moves. That could be difficult. Well, that's one enemy down. You can't do anything from here, so we're just going to waste your turn by moving. And we can ignore that on you. Kills that enemy. So at least there are not so many enemies. And he can move 2 spaces. Okay, you're bleeding only a little bit. And we're going to do that, which spends your dodge. Get rid of that, which pulls the 2 others up. And... Alright, because you're all stealthy. Well, that makes you come forward.
A slow dissection.
Nope. You didn't move, but you did get bled. Bolster. We're almost at the amount of stress needed for bolster. And that gives you a heal, which is pretty good. A lot of damage. Okay, you need to heal yourself. Okay, and now he can bolster. because you fucking stealth. Alright, let's use this and improve our flame, and then go ahead and de-stress her since his relationships are bad and needs some help. That enemy dying is really nice. Okay, and now you're not stealth, but my ranks are all messed up. And now you're farther up again. We're gonna move up here. Okay, that's a much better looking health. And you can't do any of this because you need to be one space up. Right, so... I can't do this. Nope. Mediocre hit. Blight. This might kill you. Nice. Okay, so that gave us some stress.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
We are the flame. This week, we are hoping to do a Strange Friends stream on Sunday night. I think we'll be streaming. We might just pre-record and then put it up on the channel later. Disarmor and Coward. Pustule Salve. Sure. Gross.
The loathing whispers.
So, like I said, you don't get to know where you're going.
A hasty and reckless thing indeed.
Yep. Maybe the other one wouldn't have had wheel damage, but... So, when you take damage to wheels or shield and you don't have any, you have a breakdown fight, which are harder. And part of why they're harder is that one character per turn has to spend their action repairing the stagecoach. And it's, to my knowledge, there's no like state at which you have fixed it. You just keep on having to lose an action until you're done with the fight. Which is not great. Especially if your build is at all focused on combos. Because maybe one of the people in that combo is just, they have to fix the carriage. They have to repair the carriage every turn. And now you got thrown back and stunned, despite having that stun buff. Okay. Take some laudanum. And you do your shadow fade. And now everybody's totally out of position. And you can't move until you're stunned. You're done being stunned. Okay, you can at least use Fade to Black, but then you won't be able to do anything. I guess you can do the Bear Trap. Well, that pulls him one forward, that's good. Right, so I can use these from back here so that he's not pushed back a rank.
An unavoidable end.
It's very strong when the enemy has that. Oh, cool, great. Lots of badness for everyone here. All right, it's better to get you up than it is for that character to get to act just right now. Because this is, it's blight for everybody, but it's lower in terms of amount of damage. Yep, lots of damage, and now you're in a bad spot, but you can bolster to remove just a tiny bit of stress from everybody, which is better than nothing. So I neglected to stock something that would remove people's stealth. And that was a bad idea. But did kill that one. which is good. And you're repairing the carriage again. That'll give her stealth and a bit of healing. Moves the enemies up. You are going to heal and remove blight. It also removes your own blight because you have the advanced version of this ability. And now your Sarmenti's in not a great position. So let's do some taunting. Bring the attacks this way. Get my counterattacks. Give you a heal. Blight and blinded. And now, of course, you have to repair, even though you're one of the people that can do stress heals. Good counter. These folks definitely need some stress healing. And you're stuck in the middle. But you can move really well. So I'm going to move you back to where you need to be. And then you get pulled again. Fuck these guys. And your turn is wasted. See, this is why I really don't like the breakdown fights, but I genuinely did not have a way to actively avoid them because I had zero information. Okay, well, we're out of this fight, but 3 of my characters are above 6, like 5 or 6 stress, which is very bad.
We move once more, albeit unsteadily.
And so we're back up to 1 wheels. So if there's 2 more things that attack wheels, we will have a second breakdown fight, which would be very bad. Okay, Warren. I really don't want to pay all of the runaway from the fight costs again. So we've got to get rid of this one. And you are almost full up on stress, which is very bad. Okay. We're not going to move back here because I don't want to mess up my ranks. Let's do that on you right away because you're the one who's closest to dying or to melting down. And now we can bolster, which helps both of them. I thought that I had boosted bolster. Maybe I only boosted his, and I thought that that would be enough. It's not. And stunned. Okay, you're not quite at below 50%, otherwise I could have used indiscriminate science and removed the stun. But I can blinding gas both of those jerks, which is great. And kill that one. Stun and bleeding. Tanking. Nice. Glad to see them missing. But that was more stress. And your cooldown did not tick because you were stunned. I'm gonna say, nope, did not blind you. We're gonna do that. Because it also gets rid of the one on her. And we can do that for heal and some stealth. That's fine, pulling him up. And now I can bolster like this. That gives him another block. More stress. Okay. So we can do that. We can do this. We're going to do that here for Sarmenti. Very nice heal. And then you're going to stress heal yourself.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
Good hit. And now you're going to take a big hit. Hey, I was hoping for, but not expecting a kill there. And there's a stress out. Okay, you've got one last battlefield medicine. Get your hit points looking a bit better. Good hit. And we're going to have you just finish that fight, even though her stress is high.
Even the greatest of threats.
Okay. Bleed resist thing.
The loathing abates.
Bleed. We're going to get rid of one of those. And then we're okay on inventory. So that means I'm going to hand out inventory. Give those to you. And how about that? Are we almost done with the sluice now? I feel like we should be almost done with the sluice. More stress. Here we are. We're done with the sluice. Thank goodness. Well, we got at least one mastery. I don't know that that was overall a worthwhile choice, because Barristan had a meltdown and all of his relationships got worse. And we got 4 negative quirks and 1 positive. Okay. Tiny bit of stress heal. Your stress is still very bad. Where are we going? We can go to the feeder or the tangle. Grave robber. Picked the face. I don't have equipped currently. Convert stealth to critical. Well, that looks pretty cool.
Trenches and tents.
And I have lots of things that help bleed resist.
Never fought.
Blight resist. Let's give you all that resistance buff. Again, a stun resist buff. Stress heal for you. Let's say relationship up is good. And blight resist for you. Wainwright, definitely gonna do that, even though it takes us down to like 2 baubles. And let's improve your bolster for stress resist. Provisioner 56.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
My time in the desert. Well, we don't have that thing that we will, that does that conversion. So we're going to take a couple of those, and we're going to use this whiskey to improve his relationships with people. Let's see, you had a meltdown, so your relationships are bad, right? You're 9 with Audrey, 10 with Paracelsus. Okay. Get those back toward 0 here. I'm going to give you that instead. Trinket. Your speed is already high, and you're already gain on miss. I don't know that this is useful. Okay. On we go. Into the haunted woods. Into the woods. Into the woods.
Rewards only.
Alright. Oblivion's Ingress. Watchtower. We need to go to a lair. Eventually. We don't have any loathing, so let's go to the assistance encounter. Oblivion's Ingress would let us reduce loathing. Okay, what would you like? Trinkets. Alright. Okay. Maybe should have taken the thing that Paracelsus wanted. Alright, we're going to have a fight here. These are human enemies, but they don't have the most bleed resist. Okay. Yeah, I think this is worth it. Good hits, both. Since he got to go before either of them, and so really getting the maximum utility out of inflicting bleed. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use Shadow Fade because it does a bunch of damage or the lunge does a bunch of damage. You are taking 2 status resists, but I can use this and get rid of everything, and then I can try to blind these folks. Only worked on one of them. Bolster is okay. We're going to use Retribution to do some tanking. Lovely. That's going to give him combo. And 3 bleed. Does he get stunned? He doesn't get stunned. Congratulations. Alright, you are gonna lunge, and we're gonna kill this one. Nope, 15 damage. But you might die from bleed. You died from bleed. Beautiful. Fade to black. Because you were blinded. 3, 2. Alright, we'll go ahead and use that one here. On the bleed. Since you're already weakened as well. And now you're going to come all the way to the front. Could have been worse. Okay. And dead. Alright. So you... Nash. You still have a dodge. Oh, nope, dodge is used up. Your stress is getting up there. Alright, let's do... Retribution. And laudanum here. Pull this enemy up a bit. Stunning. Nope. But blinded is good. Light you. Yes, very nice. And make you move up. Oh, look at all that. All 3 status effects on one enemy. Cure that on him. They don't get to counterattack if they're dead. Very nice.
We are the flame, burning brightly for
Some
all the
baubles.
world to see.
And something that's just a flat-out crit bonus. That should probably go to Audrey. Because of this, the cool crit bonus. Yeah, 10 to 20 versus 30 to 40. 40% crit is such a high percentage of critting. But Mike, going from 10 to 20 is doubling. That's also true.
Though it brings no satisfaction.
All right, so enemies will get combo. Yeah, that's the thing. Because he is a tactical thinker. He's going to give them the combo, some of the enemies the combo status, which means you'll get to do special effects on attacking them. And it didn't apply. Maybe it'll apply. Nope. I was lied to. Oh, this is handy. Because both of these enemies are big. They are spaces 1, 2, 3, 4. And I attack space 2 and 3, and so it hit both of them. Okay, I would love for you to be blinded. Because that is a nasty hit when it works. You 2020. Alright, this enemy is both blighted and bled, which is good. Some tanking for him to keep the enemies focused. And getting that counterattack. Very nice. You're blinded. We can do this again. And try to stack that bleed on. Yes, good, good. That's not good. Okay, good hit. Let's plague grenade you. Hey, that blight actually hit. I was not expecting it to. But the counter did not kill. Critical on the blight, so that's a lot of damage per turn. Okay, and that's why Skull Toss is bad, because it does stun. Let's heal you. It also removes your... It should remove that, yes. No, I was hoping to just outright kill them, because I can't be certain that the status effects will kill them, even though it's pretty likely. Good. Okay. Yeah, when you get stunned, your stun resist goes up for a little while so that it makes it less likely that the enemy or that anybody can stun lock, where they just are stunned forever. Okay. This is a good place to use Courageous Abandon. Let's try to end this. Great.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
An inkling of potency. Oh no, you got the worries. Okay, that's one loathing, but we're about to go to another fight where we will reduce loathing. Fight, run, run. Alright. Running is actually a positive that time. We already did get some stuff, so we're gonna go... You all want to go to the creature den, but we need to go to the lair if we want to beat the boss.
Whisper of torment.
We don't want to beat the boss. We want to kill creatures. Okay, so these jerks do a bunch of stress, and her stress resist is down. So that's not great. Let's use up that laudanum, and then poison dart. Try to clear out these enemies. Let's make them try to miss. Got one of them. We can do this on him. Let's do Harvest to start, because he can use Bolster, and it'll reduce his stress and give him a block. Plus it'll improve his relationship. Nope, but it could. You get a block plus, which is even better protection. Okay, and now you are protecting that enemy. So I'm going to blind you. Very good. And you are Horde for whatever reason. Hey look! I stacked all 3 status on one enemy again. Okay. Very good hit. And it removed the protection. That dodge definitely helped. We're going to make you move forward, which gives you bleed. Critical. And make it so that you're within range of dying. Yes, good, good. And smoosh. So you're weakened. Did not kill you. And she dodged, which is great because Fell the Tree is a very powerful attack when it can land. Ah, you can use the Firebomb skill. Well, that worked. Alright.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
This team is pretty solid, but they're not as much a combo team as some builds that I've had. Because I don't have so many things that inflict the combo status and then do something with it. The only choice is fighting. Okay. So this jerk does a ton of stress attacks. But your blight resist is only 10. Very good. Let's do that. Very nice. And you are going to tank for me, please. Thank you. Let's do Plague Grenade here. It burns your dodge and adds some status. That's not going to be great. But the enemy didn't quite die. Stress, and it got rid of your riposte. And now these enemies are going to hit very hard. And he resisted it, which is great. Let's give you some blight. Yes, let's have him not be so stressed. Especially since these attacks are going to be rough. Yep. Killed, and now you take a lot of blight. Okay. We're gonna stand fast. Keep you stocked on defense. We're gonna make you have to come up so that you're more easily attacked. Okay, time for her to get out of there. That was a lot of hits. Nobody's at 5 yet, so that's a bummer. But now I can Retribution, and I'm not going to lose my riposts because that enemy is gone. I can do this, which will give me stealth and some heal. Let's go after you because you already have bleed, and this enemy is an elite. Make you have blind, which is very good. Let's do that one for more heal. 3, 5. Yes, let's go ahead and heal that 5 bleed per turn.
At least has been tended to.
Burn through those weaknesses. Good counter. Blight. Very nice. Let's cure your bleed. And let's see, I'll go ahead and use this to move our flame up. Gives them more bleed. You can go after this one. Them missing is very good, and that one's dead. Alright. And now you want to use a firebomb. Well, that worked pretty well. Not going to complain. These folks are stressed. But not so stressed that his thing will work. And that was an Oblivion's Ingress at the middle of an area. So we have more work to do. Disease resist and debuff resist. That's very good. Can I give that to Barristan? I can. If first in turn order, so we want this to be someone who's not first in turn order. Convert block to block plus. Well, I don't know that he's going to get much block. We can go this way and maybe remove a disease and some negative quirks. I don't know what that sound was from. Okay, you are in a bit of a rough spot. But that's not going to heal you very much. So let's go ahead and try to blind these enemies. Great. You are going to tank. So all these enemies are elite is the thing. Very good hit. Yikes. She does have that, which gives her a bunch of dodge. And let's use that on them for some blight. And now let's remove your stress. That one dying is very good. Even better. So let's bolster you, which give him some stress relief and a block plus. Good dodge. Big heal. Dead.
Messy, but effective.
Okay, you can't bolster because it's on recharge.
We are the flame, burning brightly
Okay.
for all the world to see.
So it's a lesser version of one of the other trinkets. The higher grade version doesn't have a downside. I think the high grade version is you get a bonus to death blow resist and a bonus to stress resist.
Emptied
which
of
is very
mind
nice.
and spirit by some
Okay.
existential shock. The poor devils roam aimlessly.
What do you
amidst
need?
the
You need
trees.
some money. And you gain food. I don't really need that. Okay. Would have loved an armor repair on that one. Hey, look, there's no thing in the middle here. Beautiful. That'll be very good because the thing we're going to do after that is a lair, which could easily be the end of our run. Okay, so let's get rid of
We
that.
can suffer no sickness on this pilgrimage.
And we have lots of... Let's get rid of that. Wow, look at all these. So Pyromaniac is not too bad. Yips is bad. Fragile. Meltdown chance, not good.
Even the worst habits can be overcome.
So we got rid of some potential very bad things. Now I'm reconsidering whether I want to try to go to the Hero Shrine and give up on the boss. Because I really would love to get the rest of his abilities, right? Because he has some more abilities he can get. I think solo and finale.
She searches the dying world for the keys.
Oh, hey, it's the Antiquarian, right? Yep, so the Antiquarian was a character that you could have in your party in the first game, and is one of the characters who's kind of like gone bad / no longer doing the hero thing, which is kind of fun. But it means that she's going to do lots of annoying, nasty things unless I can get rid of her. / until I can get rid of her. Let's harvest here.
The enemy
Very
weakens
bleeding.
and wanes.
And that's tanking. Yeah, so she gets 2 actions per turn, I guess. That gets rid of your dodge and makes your bleed worse. Let's get rid of that. And Plague Grenade. Let's see, and I ignore dodge, but not protect. That one is dead, however.
A promising development.
And now this character can be targeted, but they're going to get to go before any of my people. Are you going to do protect me again? No, you're you're blinding him. But he did not get stunned. How about some more defense? And now, do that to you. Very annoying. But you're running out of blockers, aren't you? Let's go ahead and dodge back. Get ready for a big hit. Okay. So that will start to burn down the protection. And you're blighted. Not quite dead though. That was a nasty hit. And now we've got stress all around. So let's just move you, which maybe will bleed you. Yes, good. So this enemy, the Antiquarian, once they're alone, they should not be as much of a problem. I hope. Let's see how that works. It's not that bad. It gives you a dodge. So you having that, I don't want to waste the big attack when they could dodge, but that may be unavoidable if the enemy is just using Nervous Stab all the time. Haha, you're burning. Alright. Smoosh. Can I get you the trifecta? Hey, trifected.
An unavoidable end.
Did not? Okay. It looked like it didn't kill them, but it did. If baubles in inventory, remove one negative token. Well, we don't have that many baubles, but it's probably worth equipping. Okay, give that to you. This is worth it for you, because your HP is already very low. So, proportionally, it's not as bad. It could be very bad, though. We have 36, so I'll probably want to go to this, whatever this thing in the middle is. Hero Shrine. Alright. I'm on this this fourth one that I have failed to complete several times. I'm gonna keep trying.
He unleashed his resentment upon instrument and crowd, playing the demoniac melody with unrestrained fury.
Okay. Alright. Then I guess we just need this one, right? Is that it? Hey! I did it! Or I did the first step. Ah, that's right. Alright, you're correct you're correct here, so I guess we do this. Did you become the correct note? You didn't. Now you did. So I guess I have 2 or 3 chances to put you in the right place. Okay. And we do one more. I'm basically just brute forcing this, but after all of this, I still don't understand what's actually going on here. But that was the thing. That did it. And now I don't have to worry about it.
This was the song of the dead, and it had exacted a fitting tribute.
So, from the first 2 ranks, you can attack anywhere. Damage 6 to 12, 10% crit, cooldown on 2, plus 100% damage when target is comboed. It makes self vulnerable and dazed and moves you back 3. Alright, so we get rid of that. And we get rid of these. And rid of that. And rid of that. And let's see, what can we give to people? Give you that, because these enemies do bleed. Give you that. And give you these. So now I have some more room in my inventory. And I can go... I don't want to go here, because that's going to make more... Let's do more loathing. We can't afford the armor. 85. Yeah, let's go to the middle. That is a cache, so we're going to get stuff. And there will be a fight on the way. Okay. And you've got 5 stress. I'm going to go ahead and bleed these jerks because it's the very, very beginning. And now I want to make them blinded. Nope. One of them. Time for tanking. Time to tank. 3 actions. Dodge. Hey, look, you can finale from here, right? I didn't have it equipped, but you could.
Excellent work.
All right, and that blighted them because they can't hide from it. And that one's dead.
Messy, but effective.
And now you're dead.
A trivial worriment.
Hold fast.
Ow.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Extremely rude. I want to take a little bit of time to do some stress heal here. And some heal. It's better than nothing. And now you're vulnerable. Reduce your stress. And murder rate. 50 damage. Okay. So that's going to be good on bosses, powerful enemies, and things. Her lunge, because it's got such a high critical rate and a good base damage. We now have... We're going to get that cash and then fight the cultists. And then I think that may be the end of our run because I chose to go for the ability instead of the lair. Look at all this stuff. One of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. One of these. Some more of that. And that. And this. So we have room for stuff. So we're going to go to... did a cache. Lose some armor, which we have. And now the big scary. Okay, this jerk. I don't remember all of what they do. Just that the big enemies are scary. Tanking, eh? Let's make you move up. Thank you. Great.
However horrid, can be brought to heal.
Get rid of those blocks. And you're blighted. Great. Tanking here for those nasty enemies. Let's do your fade so you can hopefully one-shot somebody. That is very nasty. Yeah, that enemy is nasty. Okay, let's do that. So that you're in not as bad of a position. Well, I can only go after this enemy, but I can bandage you.
Impeccably timed.
20 damage is still very good. Because now I can do that on both of these enemies. No, the void should not yawn. The void should just nap. Okay, some stress relief. Okay, you only have 1 hit point though, is the thing. Okay. Worshipping on that enemy is not the worst thing imaginable. Blight means you could die here. Let's stress heal him. Very good. Entropic Star. Okay. Could have been worse. It's still recharging for some, however. But now you can get some dodges and things. Be dead. Be dead. Alright. 1 enemy left. Yes, they're nasty. Okay. And I guess we do this. Hey, missing is great on that attack. Make you move forward so that you can be attacked more easily. Like this. Get rid of that block so that then she can do the lunge and murder you. Okay. 17 is still pretty good. Let's move you up real quick. And that will still let me blind you, which you did not take. More Yawning Void. Not the greatest use of weakness, but I mean, that's fine. Okay, nobody's at 5 stress, so we can't do that. So we just have to use this, which adds bleed. I sure hope you would die from that. Enemy had more, I think more than 20 damage per turn in DOT attacks. Minus 50% damage. Well, I could maybe put that on her. Stealth. That's probably pretty good for her.
The loathing abates.
Let's see, what do you have now? Let's do one of these, one of those, and then get rid of this, and get rid of this. We made it. Okay, what do we got?
Rest now for a time.
Negative quirks. Only negative quirks, ever. All the time. One positive quirk. So, there's one more region to go to, so theoretically we could still do a boss lair and proceed. But we have some stress on everybody. So that's much better. We do cards. 3 and 2 is not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 1. Wainwright.
Improvement. A new variable.
Flapjacks.
Equation of your fate.
Provisioner. Mastery
One
training.
learns quickly when survival demands it.
Let's see, so that gives you speed. And this one is already upgraded. This one does stress relief. That is already upgraded. Harvest, more bleed, greater chance of combo. Let's do one of those. He's already pretty good. We'll do that for you. And harvest.
Spend what you can, or wealth no longer has meaning. If indeed it ever did.
Alright, we don't have enough baubles for those. Root. Praise sun. Praise the sun. Okay, go to the shroud, which means we want bleed resist. Some stress things here. And we'll take one of those.
On the road to damnation.
Tankiness for you. Distant bugle. You don't want to taunt. But this for you. Dodge. Turn start dodge. That lead. Oh wait, we didn't get the thing, did we? We did not get the completion from whatever last thing for her. That's fine. Okay, those are all good. Provisioner. Just checking a text real quick. Nothing important. Great. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. End expedition. I think I'm going to call it here. So we're going to collect the hope from this. And I will spend it and then call it a day. So that I can take the dog out and do a couple of other things before heading out to the book event tonight.
How many souls are lost forever in this lightless obscurity?
Thank you, Original. Yes, getting Oreo some exercise, getting me a little bit more exercise. But first, let's spend
Hearts and minds
some
will carry the day.
candles.
The true
Who's
splendor of a
behind?
world,
Let's see, some other. This for
those who
you.
live within it. A little more light, a little more strength.
And then over to here. Pets. Okay, that was a big one. And
Spare a thought for
let's
tools of
unlock
iron.
an inn
Such
item.
implements will serve us well.
A whetstone. Whetstone. Okay. So that's that.
Once
We're going
more
to embark,
into the
and then I
maelstrom,
will
in
end.
search of what hope can
Okay. So that is all of that. Thank you, folks who watched, and to anyone who's watching the VOD later on. This weekend, we should have a new Speculate. It looks like we're going to be doing a world building game, but we have to do final confirmations because of some scheduling things that need to be checked on. And we'll have that, and then yeah, I think that'll be pretty much it. Looks like we're good to do Valor this coming week on the 23rd, which will be excellent. It's good to get back in the rhythm of that. And otherwise, I will see you all next week. Thanks. Bye. I was about to do exit game instead of stream ending. But yes, world building is very fun. All right, see ya.